Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, all praises, and honors to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and say salutations to your Akim that's doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Your brother Bar Rob back with another video. Basically, I want to go in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter. I just want to talk about we're in the perfect position. All right, meaning you people out there that got faith, that got belief, that's praying, that's repenting daily, and are begging for mercy from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We are in the perfect position because we're getting down to the nitty gritty. All right, we are getting down to the nitty gritty. So Esau Edom, of course, is gonna act, and of course our power will protect. All right, our power will protect. Now, I posted basically basically an article. It was basically a screenshot of an article from Natural News. And I think other brothers have already done topics on this, but it says, Vax the Blacks. Joe Biden's COVID-19 task force member recommends withholding food stamps and rent assistance from those who refuse coronavirus vaccines. So you could see this thing coming from a mile away because, like I said, this world is going into a very distinctive direction. And if you don't agree with it, if you don't capitulate to it, if you don't go along to get along, you're going to be cut off in every way possible. All right. So whether it's rent assistance, food stamps, hell, Ticketmaster said you ain't gonna be able to go to sporting events and concerts, so on and so forth. They're gonna make it your life living hell, not going along with this current new world order system which is being built. So, like I said, we're still in a perfect position because we got Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Always remember that, man. Always remember that. And we're gonna need that more than ever as these dark days approach. Now, this is 2nd Ezra 7:1. And when I have made an end of the speaking these words, there was sent unto me an angel, which had been sent unto me the nights before. Now, 2nd Ezra is a great book for brothers who really want to understand the totality of the scriptures, to read, to study, to get into, because a lot of questions are answered from the questions that Ezra went back and forth with when he was talking to the angel. Verse 2, and he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? So this whole chapter is going into making it to the kingdom of heaven. All right, because there will be rulership in the kingdom, there will be order, there will be rank. You see, there will be other heathen nations in subjection under the Israelites, just like all the nations are in subject to Esau Edom right now in his current rulership of the kingdom right now. So these are things we got to look forward to. And that's why I said we are in a perfect position. But getting to the end, the finish line, we're going to walk out on that limb, man. We're going to walk out on that limb. And without having a strong foundation of faith, all right, without having that strong foundation of faith and without wavering, all right, make sure you don't waver. You're going to just be fine, man. You're just going to be fine. Of course, we're going to be tested. We're going to be pushed. But your foundation has to remain firm. It says, Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? So without us going through what we're about to go through and been going through, for the ones that have awakened, who've cast off the works of this wicked world, who have put on the new man, as the scriptures talk about, and have become a new creature, who have become like a newborn babe, right? There's many scriptures that describes this process, you know, to the ones that have been doing that, are continually doing that. Like I said, we are in the proper and best position. All right. It says, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of good things. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. So this is going to be the greatest challenge for the believers ever that's coming. All right. This is going to be a great challenge. And you're going to have some fall. You're going to have some turn back to the world to seek comfort or to be comfortable. Because get ready, because your comforts are going to be taken away. That's just honestly speaking. From what I can see from reading these articles, seeing where the whole world is headed, you know, headed straight into that mark of the beast system. So we're going to have to get ready, like I said, to become uncomfortable, man. To be outcast, to be shunned, to be openly rejected, similar to what happened to Yahushua when he was on the earth, man. We will suffer many things, but like as this scripture is getting into, it's something beautiful waiting. It says, the entrance thereof is narrow. This is 2 Ezra 7:7. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left deep water, and only one path between them both, and even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. So you can imagine like a balance beam, if you ever been on a balance beam, how narrow it is, and how one wrong misstep, you're leaning to the right, you're leaning to the left, and eventually what? You fall off. So that's how symbolically, this is the painting that the scriptures are painting of how dangerous and treacherous this road to the kingdom will be. All right. When it tells you in the book of Acts, the 14th chapter, through much tribulation, we must inherit the kingdom. So get that in your mind. All right. Brothers are drumming this into the people's mind. So when it happens, right, when you start to lose certain things for righteousness' sake, when you start to lose certain things for Yahweh Shem Yahushai's sake, do not be surprised. Okay. It says, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? All right. And this is ultimately what Yahushua is getting. When you read Psalms, the 2nd chapter, and it's a precept to that in Revelation, to inherit the nations, to get the kingdom, sit on the throne. And since the prophets, the believers, the real Christians, which are you Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, comprised of the true 12 tribes of Israel, if you are able to do this thing, guess what? You're going to get a part of this inheritance also. All right? So this is for all the marbles, so you can understand. Right? It says, and I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. But for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done. There were interests of this world made of narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of perils, and very painful. For the interests of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. Right. So basically, before going back all the way to the beginning of Adam and Eve, how things were supposed to be before we were put out the garden, before we had to deal in a different certain way. All right. And basically this is all prophecy. We had to fall and basically get the understanding of evil and wickedness before a revival of the people will be brought back into the kingdom. Speaking on the Israelites, even going all the way back to the Adamites, which is a forerunner to what's to come in the kingdom of heaven, i.e. the Garden of Eden, right? Meaning when it's established and Yahweh Shem Yahushai is openly known to the world, and the chosen people, the Israelites, are in the proper position, It's going to be true rest. It's going to be true easy street. All right? Things are going to be wonderful, simple. And you're really going to have a chance to really enjoy the earth that Yahweh Shai Shai created. I don't know how much I want to go into this, because I don't want to make this too long. Let me jump down to the 17th verse. And answered, and I said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous shall inherit these things, but that the ungodly shall perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. And he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that have understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. Right? Because right now this word has went to the four corners of the earth, meaning has went unto you Israelites out here, man, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And if you do not repent and come back to your history and to the word and your power, guess what? You're going to be destroyed. Period. All right? That's the point and times that we're coming into. There ain't going to be a mincing of words. There is not going to be a straddling the fence, so you can understand. It's going to be Yahweh Shai's way or the highway, right? And that's where we're coming into. You're going to be with this world, or you're going to be with the Messiah. So that dividing line and those, those lines are being drawn. All right. So it's going to be crystal clear what side and what choice you've made. You see, because these things are about to be cut off, man. Like I said, your luxuries are about to be cut off. Playing the middle is about to be cut off. Being lukewarm is about to be cut off. You see? So right now is very advantageous for you hearers out there to really come into this thing, man. To really understand the suffering, to really understand the decisions, and to get your mind and spirit prepared for what's to come. All right. And I don't say that to put fear in you. I say that that you have your mind right. Okay. Because we are truly in a great position pursuant to the second Ezra, the 7th chapter. We're going to go into these straight things, these narrow things, these dangerous things. But at the end of all of it, because the devil is not going to win, we have a beautiful reward coming. All right. I want to keep saying that we have a beautiful reward coming. But that's the point. I don't want to ramble on. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Shai and say shalom on the next time.